Hello everybody, I don't know if you know who this person is, but there's a YouTuber called Chicken Genius. He's a really good YouTuber. I like him. I have no issues with him whatsoever, and I have only nice things to say about him. He's a huge Tesla bull. He put all his eggs in one basket, made millions of dollars off of his Tesla plays, and he was also a bull of Palantir. That was supposed to be like his next Tesla-like run. He got into some issues with a lot of haters, and a lot of people said really nasty things to him, and this guy doesn't really make money off of his YouTube ads. He doesn't sell any courses, and he donates all the money he makes from his ads. In any case, he went off of YouTube for like the last 2 months, and he just made his first video where he's talking about what's happening in the market. Now, he's doing a few short videos. He's not back into YouTube, but it's very hard to leave YouTube altogether. And I have a feeling that he wants to go back to YouTube. So before I go any further, I want to say, Chicken Genius, your videos were great. I unfortunately only got to your YouTube channel a little bit later in my YouTube career. And I hope that you do come back to YouTube. It's very hard with the trolls, but it's all good. You really need a thick skin to do this. Luckily, I dealt with my haters a long time ago, and right now I just brush it off my shoulders. I want to listen to his video, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts.
If history serves as a guide, this is a start of a capitulation. So how...
A capitulation means that you got to resist the urge to do something. That's what capitulation is. So I guess he's saying right now there's a little bit of a, I want to buy the dip, but relax, don't do it because we're going to go down even lower. Now, it's very important to understand he always was a buy the dip, don't be scared of the market, but he did change his tune. And I don't mean that in a bad way. If by some chance you're listening to this video, he said that, listen, market conditions right now are different than what it was before. And we are really going into bad territory with the market. And this is when he left YouTube altogether, but I really like this chart. So on the way up, media attention, enthusiastic, public, greed, delusion, new paradigm. And then as the market starts going down, you're in denial. Then it has a little bit of a dead cat bounce where you think, oh, we're returned to normal. This is what happened last week. And then this week, as you see, everything started dropping. But the last 2 days, the market is up. We'll have the FOMC meeting that comes out at 2 o'clock Eastern time. I will be going live around 1 o'clock Eastern time on this channel, so definitely check me out. After the return to normal, we have fear, we're scared, and as the market keeps going down, you have this capitulation stage where you're like, hey, I really want to buy, it can't go down any lower. But what he's trying to say is it could go down lower, you're going to get despair, and then it's going to be return to normalcy. Let's keep going.
A start of a capitulation looks like companies start laying off workers and speculative levered companies going bust. Today we have Luna, exploded, Celsius exploded, and as of today, we hear news of 3AC going poof.
So I covered on my other YouTube channel. If you guys don't know me from crypto, I have a YouTube channel called The Adam Bergman Show where I cover cryptocurrency, where I'm literally talking about Luna. I just spoke about the Celsius network. I brought it as one of the first YouTubers. I'm also talking about something called the USDD, which is an algorithmic stablecoin of the Tron blockchain that's being attacked right now. And I honestly think that they're trying to do a Luna 2.0 on a much smaller version. And this is what Chicken Genius is talking about. So it's good that he knows about other things than just stocks. I commend him for that. Let's keep going.
You also have like mega cap companies like Coinbase, Tesla, C Limited laying off workers. There's also
Tesla is laying off 10% of workers, not factory workers, but like office workers, especially the ones that are staying at home and faking to work. Elon Musk made that very clear. Robinhood, around a month and a half ago, laid off 9% of its workers. Gemini laid off 10% of its workers. And Coinbase just announced that it's laying off 18% of their workers. It's very, very important to understand what's happening. Target is laying off workers. Walmart is laying off workers. A lot of big companies are laying off workers, as Chicken Genius is saying. However, Palantir is not laying off workers, and Palantir is actually going on a shopping spree for talented people to work. Also, a lot of the workers that got laid off from Coinbase, a lot of people in the DeFi space, again, from my other crypto channel, people from the DeFi space, which is building on blockchains, are actually asking for these Coinbase employees to come work for them. It's a very interesting situation that's happening right now. And a lot of smaller companies that don't have a problem with insolvency are able to pick up these qualified workers that normally would never leave these huge firms like Coinbase.
small tier 1 early stage funds that are laying off 70% of workers. Any financial bros or advisors or fund managers asking you to buy the dip should be fired in such environment.
I love how he's talking about finance bros, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts after this, but it's really cool. This guy is awesome. I hope he comes back to YouTube.
Cash will be the best performing asset relative to everything dropping, so stop buying that fucking dip. As I said this months ago, and I stand by it, in the bear market, there will be temporary rallies that look like a hot girl with teasing you. Zip up your pants and walk away. Invest safe.
I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. This entire time I was buying the dip, I was nibbling as much as I can. But then it got to a point where this market really took a turn for the worse. And for me, the last hope, the last glimmer of hope that this is not a total collapse and not going to get worse, which I do think is going to get worse, is the CPI data when we came out with 8.6% inflation instead of 8% inflation, because last month we had 8.3 from 8.5. So I thought maybe we reached an inflection point. We did not reach an inflection point. We actually broke through the prior peak, which absolutely sucks. Today we have the FOMC meeting. We were expecting 50 basis points, and probably another 50 basis points, followed by possibly 25 basis points. Now, we will probably be getting 75 basis points, or even 1 basis point today, followed by 50-50 or 75-75. The point is, we're going to be raising the interest rates really heavy right now. At least that's what I think is going to happen with the Federal Reserve. If they pull the Band-Aid off and just say, listen, it is what it is, let's collapse the market, and then we're going to build back up. How much longer this is going to last, nobody knows. But in my last couple of videos, as I said, I'm not buying anything at all. And I'm forcing myself not to press the buy button. Why? I'm human, I'm normal, I'm just like you guys. I really want to find good deals, and I'm like, oh, everything sucks, buy, buy, buy. I'm learning as a better investor, better educated, because I'm going through this bear market just like you guys. Don't just buy. Be easy. I'm waiting for the next quarter. I'm waiting for my next quarter. I think Tesla is going to mess up on numbers. They're not going to produce. I think a lot of stocks are going to go down. And I think that in the next 2 or 3 months, we're going to get a lot better clarity about what's happening. So I want to see what's happening today in the FOMC meeting. I want to see what's happening in July. August, there's no meeting. And then September, I want to see what's going to happen. So somewhere in the next quarter, quarter 2 to quarter 3 is maybe where I'm going to reevaluate and start buying. I do have around $50,000 on the sidelines, which I freed up a while ago, as I've been telling you, and I haven't been really deploying too much funds. For my crypto, I am buying. Check me out on my other crypto channel. If you guys are watching me on this channel, for my crypto, I am buying Bitcoin. I bought it at 25,000, at 22,500. I'm going to buy right now at 20,000. I'm also going to buy at 17.5. And I got buy orders for Ethereum at 1,800 and 900. It's a different strategy I have here and a different strategy I have here, but crypto market got hit harder than the stock market, in my personal opinion. Guys, be safe out there, trade smart, go with your gut sometimes, and sometimes go with your brain. I know it's counterintuitive since the market is going down and you're like, oh, there's a great deal, I'm going to make a lot of money. But listen, the economy sucks. At the end of the day, pick a side, do what's good for you, and live with your decisions, whether you're doing the right decision or you're doing the wrong decision. But having cash on the sidelines definitely is good. And remember, before you go investing, have 3 to 6 months reserves to live, because things might get really, really bad over the next year. Thank you.